After a couple of years at sea, with a wage advance and with the debts run up through purchases at the ship's store, known as the slop chest, many crew members would be left in debt or with maybe $30 or $40. Life at sea was no leisure cruise.
A lot of whalemen, when they first went to sea in the whaling industry, had great ideas of seeing the world and what a romantic kind of a opportunity it was to go on the high seas and capture the great Leviathan. But if you read a lot of the journals in the libraries around the state and elsewhere, you'll see that after a few months, most of these crewmen became very disillusioned with the whole business.
I traveled far out in the ocean, hunting and searching for whales. But now I've returned to Old Mystic, so listen and heed the sad tale. So listen and heed the sad tale. So listen.
There was a lot of time on board these whaling ships that went on voyages for 2, 3, 4 years at a time. And life in the forecastle could be cramped and sometimes a little bit unhealthy. It was just not a great life after a few months for most of these seamen. There were long periods of boredom and routine shipboard activity.
Keep your eye on the boats.
On the other hand, when whales were sighted, you have extreme danger for a very short length of time. Hopefully you prevail, you bring the whale back. Now you've got a tremendous amount of work. So what the whaling merchants did was they relied on finding green hands, farm boys from far away, many of them not from New London, many of them from upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania. They also recruited Portuguese from the Azores, blacks from the Cape Verde Islands, people from St. Helena, Tristan da Cunha in the South Atlantic, Kanakas, South Sea Islanders, Hawaiians. There's a very strong Native American presence, Mohegans and Pequots both.
It's true that the maritime history of the United States has often been presented pretty much as a white man's story. The truth of the matter is, it was a very multicultural story.